Hey party people, welcome to my channel. So I'm doing something new. I have not done this, but I've always wanted to, and we'll see how it goes today. So I am going to do just a makeup routine. I don't know what I'm doing. We'll see how this goes. So I already primed my face because I just decided to do this at the last minute. I used the Becca First Light priming filter. This is awesome. I love it. I use it all the time. And so now I am going to go ahead and go in and do my eyes. I like to do that first before I do my makeup just because I just create a mess and it's just easier. So I am using the Jeffree Star new concealer. I have not used it yet, but I just got it and we'll see how this goes. I don't even know if it's my right color. It is the C5. I'm hoping it's the right color, but because I don't really like to get eye primer, I just like to use concealer. So we're just gonna go in with that, kind of see how it goes. It's really, really cute. I like it. And it feels good on. It's actually kind of cold for some reason. Okay, so I just like to put a little bit on. Then just blend it in with my beauty blender. Ooh, okay. Let me get my mirror. Okay. So it's kind of hard to blend out on your eye. A little bit. Okay, that's better. That worked a lot better. Okay. Okay, so it might not be good for an eye primer. I don't know, maybe my beauty blender is too wet. Okay, that kind of works a little bit better. So let's see, just as backup, I'm gonna go in with my Tarte Shape Tape, and it's in the color Fair. This is what I normally use on an everyday basis, but I just want to give the Jeffree Star one a shot. So let's go and try this now. Let me get my mirror like set up here. Oh Lord. Okay, so we're gonna go in with this. Maybe it'll work a little bit better. Ooh. Okay, I need a new one. It is nasty looking. Okay, so we're gonna blend that in. Oh yeah, that's better. I just feel like this is such a good eye primer. Okay, that looks better. Let's see, for a palette today, so I'm trying to use some of my palettes that I don't really use, so we're gonna do that today. And I think the one that I'm gonna use is so old school. The Kylie Burgundy palette. So as you can see, like if I can get it open, I don't really use it very often, but I'm just trying to use the stuff that I don't use and get rid of it, so we're gonna do that today. So I am going to go in and let's see, I'm gonna go in with Naked, and see, I have the Morphe M421 brush. I don't know if you can see that. That doesn't help. But anyways, it's like the little concealer brush. I like to use it as like a little highlighter sometimes. So I'm gonna go in, put that on like my brow bone. I don't like to put a whole lot, and as you can see, I don't really like tweeze my eyebrows because I kind of like how in a distance they look thick. And I also don't like putting brow products on my eyebrows very often. Okay, so then I'm going to get my big puffy, where is it? Ooh, this one needs to be cleaned. The M573 brush. I don't know if you can see that here. Ugh, it is just not working with me today, honey. All right, so it's very poofy, so I like to get that. I like to take Beach, then just tap it out and put that in my little crease right here. And then this is the reason that I don't like to put my foundation on, is because I just really like to just drag it out, and then I'll just wipe that off a little bit and cover it up with my foundation. Okay. Use my mirror a little bit. Okay. Just like that. Okay. All right, so now I'm going to use, let's see, I'm gonna use my R39 Morphe brush. You can see that. Okay, this isn't like my favorite brush. I actually kind of hate it, but it does do pretty good for getting in the crease. So that's what I use it for. And so I'm gonna take Penny and just run it through the crease, kind of create a little bit of dimension. Okay, and then I'm gonna get, let's see, I'm gonna get that same M573 brush, and then I'm just gonna dab a teeny tiny bit into burgundy and like run it across that to add a little pop of color. Just really, really light. I don't like it to be too red or anything, but just like to add a little bit of dimension, you know, to add a little pop of color. Okay. All right, so then I have, where is it? So I actually have this Mary Kay brush, and it's like a definition, eye definer, and eye crease brush, and it's like got two sides. It's so old. I've had this forever, and this is what I love to use to get like right on my line right here and to like blend it out. So I'm just gonna take, okay, clearly I can't look into the camera and do this. I need to look into the mirror. I'm gonna take, I think it's Brick, this bottom shade right here, and just kind of run it along my lash line like that with Brick. Okay, then do the same with the other eye. Okay, and then let's see. So then I have this other brush that's from Mary Kay, the eyeliner slash eyebrow brush. Again, it's super old, but I love it. And it's got, you know, the nice little point, so it's very good for using with your lash line. So I'm gonna take Almond now. I'm just going to just hit my lash line a little bit. Darken it up just a smidge. Yeah, I'm just not a huge fan of this palette. I do like the bronze palette. That one's pretty good. I like the way it comes out. This one's not my favorite, but I feel like I bought it, so I gotta use it. I just can't like not use makeup that I have. I feel like I wasted my money on it, so even if it looks like shit, I'm gonna use it. Let's see. Okay, so then I'm going to, let's see, where's that big fluffy brush? Okay, so I'm gonna take that big fluffy brush again and just kind of blend it all through, just to make sure that it's all smooth. There's no rough edges or anything, no lines, just nice and easy. Okay. Then I'm just gonna take my finger because I feel like it works the best, and I'm gonna hit up the three like shimmering shades. I think okay, so the LA, the Dubai, and the New York. So I'm just gonna like literally just use my fingers in there and then just pop it on the lid. I feel like this works a lot better than a brush, and it makes it just shine a little bit more, and then I feel like it's more accurate. So just gonna do that. And now for the other eye. The only thing that I hate is that whenever you like mix the colors, then the colors get in the other colors and then like they start to look a little funny. But it's okay. Ooh, I should have exfoliated my lips today. They are so dry. I am so sorry. They are just like a hot mess happening, honey. Okay, so there we go. You can kind of see it. The lighting's not great in here, but just working with what I can. Okay, oh, I still need that. All right, so now I'm going to do the bottom eye. I love using this brush so much to do my bottom eye. Like, it just perfectly fits under there. It just feels nice. Like, I love it. So we're gonna take a little bit of almond, get some of that extra powder off, and we're just gonna go under the eye and just work it out. Sorry, I'm one of those people that kind of make funny faces whenever I do my makeup. I just can't help it. I have to have my mouth open or something. Otherwise, like, it just, I don't know. It feels unnatural to have your mouth closed and to like do stuff to your eyes, you know? Okay. So then I'm gonna do the same thing with burgundy. And again, I'm just gonna like do a light little tap into it and then dust off all the powder because I don't want it to be red. I just want like a little bit of color. And then if you want it to be darker, you can use brick and almond mixed together. I don't like it too dark under my under eye. I just like a little bit of color. Okay, so there we go. Normally I'll put fake eyelashes on with this, but I'm not feeling that today. Today's a casual day. Okay, so now I'm gonna do my foundation. I have really dry skin, as you can like probably tell from my lips because they're cracked and dry because I didn't exfoliate them today. So my favorite thing to use is this Your Skin But Better by IT Cosmetics. Like, this thing's the best for dry skin. It makes my skin look not flaky. Like, oh God, I just love this stuff. I like my skin to kind of look oily, I guess because of the fact that my skin is so dry. So oil is good for me. And that's kind of how I feel like it looks. It kind of gives me like a little wet look. And this is in the shade Light, in case if y'all want to know. And like, you can tell, like, I use this up. Like, I need a new one. Like, I use this. It is my favorite. All right, so I'm just gonna take my beauty blender. Just gonna start working it out. It's a little dark for me, but I kind of like it to be a little dark, and then I just like drag it down my face or down my neck because I haven't been out in the sun and I haven't gotten a spray tan, so we gotta fake it. Just gotta fake it till we make it, honey. I like to get my ears a little bit because you don't want like white ears and a tan face because that's just kind of weird looking. Make sure we really blend it out. And sometimes, like I said, I have really, really dry skin, and because I wait so long in between my primer and my foundation, sometimes my skin gets a little dry, and if it does, I love using this to like just kind of get some water on my face, but it's not like actual water. It kind of adds moisture, which is kind of the issue that I'm having right now. So I'm just gonna spray that a little bit. And then it just makes my makeup blend out so much easier because it just does not want to blend out whenever you got a dry face. Okay, and then let's just work that into the neck. You gotta make sure you go all the way down. And then if it ends up like looking weird, I'll obviously change tops and wear something with a little bit higher of a neck so that it's not as obvious. I just feel like it's not wanting to blend right there. Oh, this is just a struggle today. This is what I get for deciding to do this at the last minute. Okay, but see, I'll just kind of like hit this up, kind of make it into my own little almond eye situation. I just feel like that's easier and it costs less money than having to get those little like pads that go under your eyes. Okay, I feel like I need a little bit more for my neck. Gotta make sure I get that other side. I feel like there's just something going on right there. I don't know what that is. We're just gonna act like it's not there though. Okay. There we go. So then what I like to do before I do my concealer is go ahead and do my lashes. So I have my eyelash curler. I think it's from like e.l.f. I don't really know. Any eyelash curler, it doesn't matter. Just like to do it for a couple of seconds. Okay, and then I use my Mary Kay Ultimate Mascara. I don't know if you can see that. I love this stuff. I've tried all of their mascaras and like this one's just obviously my favorite. I love it. Like, I just feel like it makes my eyes look so pretty. You can't really tell, I guess, in the camera. But in person, I think it looks good. Ah, crap. Okay, so I got a little bit under my eye. Gotta wipe that away. Act like it's not there. This is why I do the concealer after I do my eyes, because I have issues. Sorry, I know I keep looking away from the camera, but just with the way my desk is set up, like the mirror's not really in front of the camera and we're just having issues today. Okay, so that's better. And then once it dries a little bit, I will go in with a second layer. And I don't really like putting mascara under my eyes. I just kind of like to blink and let the mascara like get on my bottom eyes. But if I'm doing kind of a look like this, a colorful look, then I'll put it on my bottom lashes because I feel like it looks better. But if I'm doing a natural look, then I won't. Okay, so let's try this concealer for under the eyes. Like I said, this is basically my first impression of it. We'll see how it goes. I'm really hopeful about it. I really love Jeffree Star. I really like to support him. I think he's amazing. But we'll see how this goes. I like stuff in my eyes. Oh my gosh. Okay. I don't really like to put a lot under my eyes. I feel like it makes me crease. So let's just put like a little bit. I don't even think I put an even amount. We're just gonna work with this. Okay. So it's definitely good for under the eyes. I'm kind of liking it. Oh crap, I just messed up. Ooh, we're just gonna make that work. Looks like it's my color, so that's good. It's blending out nicely. I do kind of think that it would blend out better if I didn't already have stuff under my eyes. But whenever that's the case, I just use that same brush. I don't add any product to it, but I just use the leftover product and just swoop it under to kind of like add a little bit more. But I mean, I think it looks pretty good. It's a little light for my taste, but it's not bad. I definitely think it sits on my face really nicely. It doesn't make it look super cakey or anything, which is very important for me. Because my face gets really cakey really easily because of the fact that it's so dry. This like, I don't know what's going on with my skin right here. I don't know if y'all can see that. I just like have something dark right here and I feel like it's makeup. Okay. So we'll do that. All right, and then, so my mascara is dried a little bit, so I'm gonna go in with the second layer, still using same mascara. Just add a little bit of something. And then I'll go in and do just a tiny bit on the bottom. I just don't like a lot of mascara on my bottom eyelashes. I don't know why. I just feel like it looks weird. Ah! Plus, I'm always afraid that I'm gonna mess it up because I'm just clumsy. I have clumsy hands. Okay, so let's set this. Use my travel size crap. The Laura Mercier. Okay, so a little tiny one because I can't afford a big one. So I just fake like I can afford it. Okay, so I'm just gonna dump it into the cap. I just do like a teeny tiny amount. Like, I try not to be wasteful. Then I'm just gonna take my beauty blender and just hit it. I don't really like to bake my face particularly because of the fact that I do have such dry skin that I feel like it makes my skin more dry. I don't know, maybe it doesn't. I just feel that way and I'm not really a fan. And then I just dab it around because why not? Okay. Then I like to put it back because we're broke and I can't afford to waste product. So I just dump it back in the cap, let it go back in there or in the container. Oh crap. And pretend like it didn't fall on me and like, you know, my money's being wasted. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna do is go in with my butter bronzer. It's the light bronzer, I don't know, whatever, you can kind of like see the coloring. And I love this. I mainly love the way it smells so freaking good. Okay, so I'm going in with the Mary Kay Signature cheek brush. You can see it there. All right, it's made for the cheek, but it works great because I have such a tiny head for bronzer, and so I just like to just work it in, you know, do the little 3. Gotta go like down here. Then go down here and work that out. Work it into my neck to make my neck look like it matches. And I don't like to use too much of it. Like, I like a very subtle look, which is the main reason I don't really use cream products. I like the powder one. Using the bronzer is better just because I like it to be kind of subtle, not like too in your face, not like I tried really hard, but like I tried a little bit. Okay, let's see, I think today I'm gonna go in with the Tarte. It's the Skin Twinkle Volume 2 highlighting palette. This thing, as you can see, I use it a pretty good bit. And my R36 from Morphe highlighting brush. And I'm gonna go in with, gosh, this is like so messy. I'm so sorry. I think I'm gonna do Skylight and Daylight. So like these first two right here. Mix those together. Go in with that. I like to use just a little bit. Like, I don't like it to be super obnoxious, but I like it to have a little bit of a shimmer. And then run it down my nose. Up my lips a little bit. Just kind of like work with that. Okay. And then for my blush, I'm using the Miami, what is it? The Tea Rose powder blush. So it's this one right here. Okay, oh, and it's broken. As you can see, it's a little broken right there. I don't use this often. I don't use blush very often, which my mother would absolutely hate because she always fusses at me for that, but I just don't feel like blush is a big deal to me. So now I'm gonna go in with this Mary Kay. Sorry, my grandmother works for Mary Kay, so I get a lot of Mary Kay stuff. It's just too bright. But anyway, it's like a cheek brush again. It's got like an angle to it. I like this one more for the cheek brush. So just dip it in. Work it on my cheekbones. Okay. Just a little bit. Just like little bits, people. I don't like a whole lot. Okay, so we're gonna put that back. And then I have my Max Prep and Prime, the Vicks Plus, which like I am running out of. I need to get some more. I love this stuff to set it. Just started setting it before I was even ready. Okay. So just spray that around, and then I don't know, I don't like that wet feeling on my face, so I just kind of like to take my Beauty Blender again and just like pat everything down just very, very gently. Okay. So then I guess we'll do a lipstick. All right, I'm going to use the NYX Lingerie, this one right here in the color, I don't know what color this is, the Lace Detail. And we're just gonna work with it even though my lips are as dry as the Sahara Desert. Okay. Oh gosh, this looks so bad with my lips cracked. Oh well. Just get a roll with it. Okay. Do the top lip. I'm so impressed with the people who can like put a lipstick on in like 2 seconds, because it takes me a hot minute. I'm just not that talented. I don't know, maybe it's because I kind of have a thin lip, so it like takes me a hot minute to trace it. I don't know. All right, so there we go. That is my look for the day. Thinking I'm gonna change my shirt because I'm not really feeling this one anymore. And thanks for visiting, guys. Y'all have a great day, and check me out later. I may post some more videos.